When good friends are drinking Miller Lite, they just know when it's time to go home for one more round. Miller Lite, hold true.
In high school, I played slot receiver on offense, and on defense, I played strong safety. And then sometimes I go to running back whenever they need me. Our quarterback got hurt, so therefore I had to go like full running back.
Watching him in high school, he's an extremely great athlete and a really good running back, but also plays some defense.
When I first got here, Coach Choice told me, like, you know, you're gonna play running back.
Right here, I want you to plant. Run these cones.
And so you have to get ready. I was like, okay. There was a lot of stuff coming in. There was a lot of stuff I didn't know, a lot of stuff I had to learn. And that's what ended up with me redshirting, you know. It was very humbling coming into college thinking, you know, you finna play off the rack and you gotta sit down for a whole year. It was very hard for me, but I just looked at it as a positive that I can get better every day. I was looking forward to the upcoming season after my redshirt year. One day, Coach Riff had came out to watch us work out, and everybody was like doing like DB drills.
You know, you got to look every year and evaluate what you have coming back, what your needs are, and is there someone within your team that can fill that spot that they may have to switch positions. You know, the ultimate goal is to find your best 11 players and try to find a way to get them on the field.
So I guess he seen something, he liked it in me. But I knew, I had a feeling that was gonna happen, but he didn't tell me like right away. So like the next day, I got a call from Coach Choice. He say, Coach Trill and Coach Riff want you at safety. I'm like, he like, I don't want you at safety. I'm like, I say, Coach, that's cool, I'll do it. You know, if it's gonna make the team better, that's fine with me.
You know, last year, we were so deep at running back, and we were really, really thin in the secondary.
Just give him an opportunity to get on the field. I think he runs extremely physical, you know, and that's something that there's a reason why I wasn't scared to make an adjustment and see him over on the defensive side of the ball because of how physical he is, and I think he runs that way.
At first, I looked at it as like, okay, it's a lot of running backs right now, so they just looking for a better place to put me on the field to make sure I play.
You know, worked his butt off to try to be in the secondary.
And the players that change positions on one side of the ball, that tends to go more smoothly because they're hearing the same terms. But when you go offense to defense, that's extremely hard because it's like learning two different languages.
The player has to totally and completely buy into the switch. Now, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. You know, with Tre, I thought he had the ability to do it, but, you know, again, it just wasn't a comfort level for him. And again, how much did he really want to do it, which might have attributed to it as well.
I started getting more and more frustrated about it.
He's my roommate. When we got home, he'll talk about it and just be like, I'm just struggling with some of the stuff, defense a little harder than it was in high school. Everybody has challenges, but I feel like it was just a little challenging him picking it up because he transitioned from offense to defense, and college is a whole nother level.
You know, he finally opened up one day and said that he just really wants to be a running back. And so, you know, I got with Coach Luttrell and talked to him. And
at first, he was hesitant. He was like, man, you could be a great safety. You know, just keep going, keep trying. Time went on. I came right back to him. He was like, you know, you're very consistent about this.
You got to talk to your players, and if they're really passionate about something and they're willing to put in the work and they're driven to accomplish a goal of theirs, and he was really passionate about getting back over to the offensive side of the ball.
You know, Coach said, yeah, let's put him over here in spring ball.
In the spring, when he just first got back, he was just doing like things that we ain't seen him do. Like he was just out there going crazy, like breaking runs, like consistently all the time. So it was just like, oh yeah, he on another level right now.
Started having a good spring for a guy that hadn't played it for a year.
And to be honest with you, he had the best spring out of all the running backs.
Yeah, he was locked in.
He's proven that he's put in the work. He's had an exceptional offseason through spring, summer, and fall camp.
I had to work, hard work, a lot of work, long days.
I think his heart was always at running back, but, you know, if he could help the football team and, you know, he would do it, and he gave it a try.
felt like running back was his best position and his best future for us and our team. And really, he felt best about that.
But I was happy. I was really excited. And, like, going into the season, I didn't really think, like, I was going to play that much, really.
Let's get it. Hey, BSMU on 3, 1, 2, 3. BSMU.
Before the game, I told him, I was like, it's time to introduce the world to number 15, and that's exactly what he did.
And to give up the middle, and Siggers breaks some tackles. First down into the secondary to foot race. 40-50 at the 45, inside the 40, through more arm tackles, and finally corralled at the 30.
At first, I was a little nervous, but once I got my feet wet, it was go time from there.
The handoff goes to Siggers. Big room, left side. Upfield blocking by Bussey. Springs it. 40, 50, foot race. 40, 30. Siggers finally tripped out of bounds.
What you've been able to see is that's his natural position. What he's doing now at running back is of no surprise to me at all. He is very explosive. He's extremely tough, extremely physical.
But he's also athletic enough to make you miss in the open field. Once you start, he starts lowering his shoulder on guys and running through them. They start ducking their head, ducking their eyes. And he also has good vision. He's a downhill runner.
Tre Siggers runs with purpose. And it's not always running over people. It can be running around people, but I think that he has that, lean forward type mentality.
Next time you watch him, watch his pad level. It's really shoulder pads and knees. There's nothing really to tackle because the way he leans.
He's more of a one-cut, really good gap scheme runner, but he can run the zone too. He likes to get vertical, and that makes a good running back. You want those guys that can go eat up yards.
The game's important to him. You can tell by the way he runs. He runs with a purpose. So I'm proud of him, and he's been through a lot of adversity, just a short career here, moving back and forth. He was a team guy.
I was just happy to see that beast unleashed finally, because we always talking about it. Hey, when we get out there, we're going to ball. I was just happy to see it.
When good friends are drinking Miller Lite, they just know when it's time to go home for one more round. Miller Lite, hold true.